Today I'm going to get some input from the user, and I'm going to do a little bit with data types and string formatting. Nothing major. We'll try and keep it as quick and painless as possible. I have my project here, Python 2 input, and I am in the main.py file. I emptied it out. I deleted everything in it. Let's go ahead and do a print statement to tell the user what we want them to do. So I'm going to say print enter 2 integers to add. All right, so an integer is a number that doesn't have a decimal place, like a 1, 2, even like a -5, as long as there's no decimal place. All right, so we're going to get a variable to hold that integer that the user is going to pass in. We're going to get the integer by using this input. So if you run this from the command line, it's going to run in the command line. You'll be able to enter stuff in there. We have something similar in our PyCharm. So you do the input, and then you can give a message, something like enter the first number. I'll do a colon, and then I'm going to provide a space because the cursor will be right after that end of speech quote there. So let's get another value, val2, and we'll do input, enter the second number. I think you can see where this is going. All right, let's print them out, right? So we'll do print. I'll say value1 equals val1, and then we'll do print. Whoops, let's keep the quotes the same, right? So we'll do double quotes. Value2 equals val2. Let's run this and see what happens. I'll hit the run button. Boom, look, that's our little command line thing, right? We saw printouts on that before. So enter the first number. I'm going to do a 3. Cool. And then I'm going to enter the second number, 4. Nice. So we got a 3 and a 4 down here. That's pretty cool, but not really job worthy yet. Let's continue on. I'm going to try and add these numbers. So I'm going to get a variable. I'm going to create another one. It's called total. I'm going to say total equals val1 plus val2. Let's play it and see what happens. Oh, let's print out what the total is. Print total. All right. Run. Enter the first number. I'll do 3. Enter the second, 4. 34. Oh man, our computer is broken, right? Well, not really. The input gets information from the user, but enters it into the variable as a string, even if it is a number. If you put like a 3 or a 4 or 5, we're still seeing strings. Right, so what we need to do is we need to convert our val1 and val2 to integers. So I'll put a little bit of space in here. I'm going to get the same variable name, val1. I'm going to reassign it an integer val by saying int, open and close parentheses, val1. If this string is a legitimate integer value like a 4 or a 5, it's going to go into val1. If it's not, it's like a T, we're going to get an error. We're not handling that yet. So make sure you get your numbers right. Let's do val2 int and then val2. These will become integers, right? And because they were strings before, this total was concatenating the two strings, the two integer values, but they're actually strings making 34. Now they're actually integers. This plus sign will be a mathematical operation, a mathematical add. We'll get the proper number, 7. Let's try it. Boom. Enter one number, 3. Another number, 4. Look at that, 7. That's pretty good. All right, so I got one more thing that I want to show you. It's how to format a string. It's pretty important. Let's say, here, I'll put a note here, a comment. I'm going to put a hashtag, and then I can write stuff in my program that Python's going to skip over, but other programmers can read it. I'm going to say, I want an output like, and then val1 plus val2 equals total, but I want the user's variables to be in here and then the total to be here. Let's get rid of this for now. Let's make an output variable as going to be a string. Let's use double quotes, right? We're sticking with double quotes. If we do this open and close curly bracket plus open and close curly bracket equal open and close curly bracket, do a dot format, right? Now, whatever we put in here, these next three arguments are going to know to go right where these curly brackets are, right? So we could do this. We could do val1, val2, total, and then PyCharm puts a little IntelliSense here so you know that these are args, right? You don't have to worry about that if it didn't pop up in your IDE. But val1 will go here. You get the point. Let's do a print out. Print output. Enter one number. Let's get crazy. Let's do a 6. And let's do like a 9. And then we got 15. Look at that. 6 plus 9 equals 15. That's pretty cool. These are handy. And if you want to switch around the order, like if you want to switch to val2 and val1, you could do this. 1, and then Python 0 indexed, right? So 0, the val1 is going to go there. Then the val2 is going to go there. That 0 and 1's a little bit crazy at first, but let's go ahead and be consistent and put the 2 there. It was complaining. All right. There we go. Let's do a 5 and a 6. Oh, look at that. I got crazy there. I got a 6 here and you got a 5 there, but it's still 11. So I think we're all right. But that's pretty handy. Keep this in mind. You'll use it a lot.